Oh, the moment of truth. I know what you all have been waiting for.
Here we go.
What's up, guys? This is Jarrell here with Bearded Geek Tech, and in today's video we have a video editing build. It's going to be a white themed build, well, black and white themed build. We finally got all the parts in. Without further ado, let's look at the parts. Processor, we have the i7-6700K late processor, unlocked. Going to overclock as much as we can and get as much power as we can out of this bad boy. For our motherboard, we have the Z170A Crate Gaming Edition by MSI. It's a black and white motherboard. Has all the ports and components that we need for our build. For our CPU cooler, we have the NZXT Kraken X61 all-in-one water cooling loop. For mass storage, we have 1 terabyte Western Digital Blue hard drive. For our operating system and our essential applications, we have a 240 gig SSD by ADATA. Our RAM, we were able to get some white Crucial Ballistics 16 gigabyte kit, two 8 gig sticks, clocked at 24 megahertz. Of course, it's DDR4. For our graphics card, we have the Zotac 1070. This is going to be the only part of our build that doesn't match, which is the back plate. It is gunmetal and yellow. Not a big deal. We may look at painting it in the future. But and for our power supply, we have the EVGA NEX 750 bronze semi-modular power supply. We have some cable sleeve extensions to hide these horrid rainbow colored ketchup and mustard cords. And for our case, we have the Intho Pro Lux full tower case. It's all white. It's all white case. One of the few cases that you can find that has a white motherboard tray. And here go the sleeves I'm talking about. We also have some white Corsair LED fans. We have 3 of those, 140 millimeter. We have the NZXT Hue Plus to add some more functionality to our lighting. The case actually has, you look here, these buttons here control the lighting of the case, so that's going to be pretty cool. Now let's get to this build. Case, getting ready, doing some case prep, getting everything together, making sure the cable management is going to be up to par. You see the drive bays. You can see it did come with a 240 millimeter fan and also a 140 in the back, maybe a 180, but I think it's a 140 in the back. There's the hard drive bays, which I'll store the SSD and the hard drive, and then down here, or maybe there, I'll put the NZXT Hue Plus, just to have that out the way, so you won't even see those. I may add another SSD or another hard drive in the near future. Alright, although this is not a build guide video, some tips and pointers when you first get started. With the Intel chipset, it's a little bit different than with the AMD. You open this leveler arm, it's a little bit different than with the AMD. You open this like that, and when you insert your chip, your processor, you have to be very, very, very careful. You don't want to bend the pins, and they kind of just drop in there. But if you see, if you look close, focus, you can see the little yellow triangle there, that triangle lines up with the triangle on the board that tells you that everything's lined up properly. So be really careful just to drop that in there. And then when you let the arm back down, make sure it goes underneath that screw, and you'll feel a little tension. And see that plate popped off on its own. And make sure you save this just in case you have to RMA your board. You have to send your board back for any reason. Next step, next pointer is when you're installing your RAM. You want to make sure that you look at your motherboard's manual and see which slots you're supposed to use. In this board, I'm supposed to use them slots 2 and 4. All boards are different, but for the most part, it's kind of standard at 2 and 4, but it could be 1 and 3. And then you have a short side of the RAM stick and a longer side. Line that notch that's in the middle up to see the orientation. And then you just slide it in the slot. A little pressure, you'll hear clicks. The clicks are the arms closing in to let you know that it's closed, that it's insecure. You just installed your RAM and your CPU, two of the easiest parts to install. Alright guys, and here's the final build. Oops, turned it off. Alright. So, one of the coolest features of this case is you can change colors to match any color scheme you want. Orange, purple, blue, white, green, red. One. As you can see, the NZXT. Oh, the moment of truth. I know what you all have been waiting for. But some of the things that I ran into, some of the issues I ran into with this is didn't account for the Zotac GTX 1070 having two 8-pin connectors, so I didn't have any wide extension cables for that. The NZXT Hue Plus uses a USB header to power it, and I didn't have enough headers on this motherboard in order to do that. So I'm going to order some Fantex, excuse me. I'm ordering some Fantex light extensions that connect directly into the case, and they're powered by that loop. So yeah, the long awaited build is video editing and gaming build is finally done. Until next time, guys.